Hey Magic fans, welcome back. We're here to give you an evaluation of 6 more boxes out of the case of Duskmourn after release. And you're going to be pretty interested to see the tail of the tape. I know I am. So, before we get started, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit the little button, just touch it. Links in the description below for other ways to support the channel and buy these cards. They'll be listed on eBay, TCG Player, and the such. Also, be a member, because I give away free stuff, and if you're a member, you get free stuff. I also give away free stuff to people who aren't members if you just watch the channel, so stay tuned for that stuff. So anyway, here we go. Let's start off with a topic I think we need to have a serious conversation about, which are the everywhere cards. So this is a token that comes out of this little fella for 3, and if he attacks, you also get him. It does come into play tapped, but for 3 mana, I mean, it's not bad for standard or any format really, because if you look here, this is a plains, island, swamp, mountain, and forest, and you can tap it for any mana. Yes, it comes into play tapped. I get that. But if there was a land that came into play tapped and it tapped for any colored mana, would you not just play at least 1, 2, 3, hell, 4 of them? I mean, also, don't forget, this is every land type. So anything that includes land types, this qualifies for all of them with 1 card. Also, it's a token, but it's a land. So if something says return target non-land permanent, this is a token. It's also a land, you can't kill it. And since it's not a creature, you can't kill it easily because it's a land, yada, yada, yada. This token, along with this card, I think are going to be really big deals here in the future. And we are witnessing something very similar to the Coma Coil situation, where these are going to be lots and lots of money. So, next we have the actual signed cards. We ended up with 3, 6, 9, 11. We ended up 2 per box. 1 box only had 1. Beautiful demonic consultation. But on average, you get about 2 per box. I love the art on this. It's so cool. So is this one for Nashi. I'm not even lying. What's this card called? Cathartic Party? Yeah. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, FOMO in the house. Anyway, we have that. Get those out of the way. Now, next topic of conversation, special guests. We managed to get 3 special guests in this case, which is interesting. We got 3 in this case, which is 1 every 2 boxes, which is what I kind of expect. The previous case, we only got 2, 1 every 3. A little disappointed, but I thought maybe that was just bad luck, or maybe it was. In collector boxes, we got 1 out of 6 boxes. So I'm beginning to wonder if the sheet that they printed off of was so large that it's really skewing the box mapping. Just personal opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments section. Also, Meat Hook Massacre, still hard to get. We did finally get one. Look at that little fella. We managed 1 in those 6 boxes. So out of 12 boxes we opened, we have found 1. We found a lot more in collector boxes, which is a little fishy, in my opinion. We did get several Overlords, though, of the Hauntwoods, which is something that we didn't get last time in our box of play boosters. This time we got 3. We didn't get any in the first 6, which I thought was weird. But whatever, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Averaging 6 mythics a box, basically. Now, with that being said, we had a box with 10, a couple boxes with 4, and a range in between. I do think 6 mythics per box is probably fine. That's basically 1 mythic every 6 packs, I guess. But there is a lot of feel bad when you pull 4 or less mythics in an entire box. I.e., the one box I opened that had 2 mythics in it. That was awful on several levels I can't even describe. But yeah, unfortunately, we got no foil mythics in all 6 boxes. Also something a little weird. Normally I expect to see 1 to 2 in 6 boxes. We found none this time. So, yeah. When it comes to foil rares, I mean, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of those foil rares, the only ones worth anything, i.e. monetary value, is the Unstoppable Slasher, and not a whole lot of value there, almost the same price as the non-foil. And you would think a foil Leyline of the Void would be cool, and it is. However, because Leyline of the Void has no value anymore, it's been printed a lot, none of these cards are really good hits. They're just foils. So, and funnily enough, a lot of these aren't that playable. I mean, some of the Leylines are, and so is the Slasher, but that's really about it. Like, I mean, maybe you want to play this as a commander? I don't know. It's just really weird. Like I mentioned, the box mapping and how it's going in this set, it's a little sus to me, and I don't know. I hate to be the one to talk about conspiracy theories as I slowly put on my tinfoil hat, but it feels like some cards are a lot harder to get to try to get you to buy more packs than Mythic. So, Same thing goes with rares too. In my first 6 boxes, I didn't get any Needlekins. And if you're wondering what the Needlekin I'm referring to is, there's a little FOMO action. This guy, Needlehead, sorry, Razorkin Needlehead. This was $12. It's down to about $7 now. In the first 6 boxes, I didn't get any of these. And that's a high-priced rare. I mean, $7 is a lot. It was even more when it was $12 at pre-release. So, again, really weird. So, I don't know. As you guys know, how it goes for rares. As I pull out the prices, every value of the card is used unless it's less than $2. If it's less than $2, it's considered a $1 bulk rare and put in as $1. So, let's remember that. All right, now for the math. Me and my handy-dandy notebook. So, as you can see, box 1 was 105. Box 2 was 87. That was awful. A 109 for box 3, 101 for box 4. Box 5 was 126. That was kind of nice. And again, a 109 on box 6. It gave us an average of 106 a box. Now, that's kind of what I actually expected after it went live, so I'm not shocked. But it is not as good as we would like. If you look over here, where'd I put it at? To the original Duskmourn, I mean, we were coming in at 122, averaging, all the way to 150 to $100 a box, and that's a bit high. So I expected this to come down and be more in this range, and I think this is what we should really expect moving forward, for it to kind of stay in this range, maybe even get a little cheaper. We'll wait and see. But I don't think this is going to affect box prices. Box prices are currently going for $125 to $130 before tax and shipping. So anywhere up to $150 out the door, give or take. Which, if you're only getting back 106, it means that opening boxes to try to flip cards is not the way to go. Period. No matter who you are. With 106, if you lose 20% in selling fees and what have you, shipping fees, you're really looking at about an $86 box. If you bought for $86, you could break even, but that would also mean all the labor and everything included to do that, to open the boxes, sort the cards, mail them out. That doesn't include any of that. So, I mean, if you can get the box for $85, you'll make $1 for every box that you do, and I don't know if anybody is going to take $1 to do all this work. So, again, this is honestly right on par for where the boxes should be, so I think we've kind of normalized back to where Magic is a normal state again. There's no more easy tendies or any of that weird crap that had the market just so jacked up for so long. So, this is fine. It's all right. as everybody seems to say and some people think, we are back to a regular market. Moving forward, Magic is hot. We're doing well. But again, I wouldn't expect a whole lot of sweet things out of Standard, especially with them not doing serialized cards. Now, with that, all may change when Marvel and Final Fantasy come out next year in 2025. Because if those have serialized cards, expect high prices, high demand, and just a fever of interest from everybody in the card market. So, with all that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. We're going to open one more case before we call it good. So, until next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player. Time to go play some Diablo.